I'm looking all sorts of a hot mess right now, but hi friends, it's been a few weeks. I just want to apologize that there was no upload last week. We moved, and with all that's been going on with that, I just didn't have time or energy to film a video. Sir, right as I started filming, he's like, Mom, I need attention. So I didn't have time to film a video, and I'm filming this on Sunday night to go up on Monday, so it's gonna be a really short video, but it's, you know, spooky Halloween week, and I wanted to do something a little themed. You can just see the tip of your tail in the frame. This is what he does at night. He gets very, very cuddly. So I just want to film a short little video showing my little tarot area. Tarot is something I got into. I've been interested in for a while, but it's something I actually started doing and really getting into. Something I started getting into back in June when my roommates bought me my first tarot deck. You can't eat that, sir. It's not a toy. My goodness, he's never this active. So, as of right now, I have 3 decks with one on the way, and I have an oracle deck with 2 more on the way, and some crystals, and some other stuff, which I'll show off to you, and it'll just be a cute little fun video. My cat is being so demanding. Every time I'm busy. Every time. I'm also doing this to say that I am opening myself up for tarot readings. Since I am still learning and, you know, a beginner at reading and practicing reading for other people, the readings are free right now for that purpose. So the readings will be free. If you would like information or you'd like to do a reading, it'll probably just be me taking a video or FaceTime if we can, but most likely me filming a video so I can do it on my own time. And yeah, so you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter, both of which will be linked down below, and that's really all I've got. So just enjoy this little tour. So this is my little altar area in my room. It used to be, you know, my upward shelf that I kept near my bed, and now I've just turned it onto its side and converted it. Just real quick, this area is gonna probably change when I have my couple more decks, and it'll change, should be more themed. Right now it's a charging station, and then I have a couple tarot books, one here, The Ultimate Guide to Tarot, and WTF is Tarot, which I recommend. That was a really good book. It's by Bakara Wintner. I really liked that one. She's very relatable, though her writing style was great, made it easy to understand. So then here's the main altar. I have my nice little altar cloth from Etsy. I wish I could remember the store. If I remember when I'm editing, I'll put a text box of what the store is. And this deck over here, I'm not gonna take it out, but this is the deck that Kayla and Amy got me for my birthday. The Wild Unknown Tarot. Let me see if I can show you the back. You can kind of see here, it's not the traditional photos, but I really love the use of color in this deck. I think it really helps emphasize the point, drive it home. You can't see it on here, but the Death card in this deck is my favorite, because the Death card is not a bad card. It actually means transformation, new beginnings. So in this deck, it's a skeleton of a bird, but the bones are growing into flowers and shrubbery and trees. So it's symbolizing that transformation and like new life, new beginnings. So I do like this one. This is the one I use the most right now when I'm reading for other people. So of course I have my salt lamp, set the mood, you know, cleanse the area. And I have some pictures of friends just for funsies. I got this cool little sticker. It's holographic. It's the moon. It's actually, I almost bought this art print. It's from Threads of Fate, which is where I got this deck, which I'll show you in a second. But they're a really cool little shop, and I just really like that sticker. I got a really cool little like cup holder set. I have 2 more. One of them is millennial pink, the other one's navy. They're scattered around my room. They match the theme I'm going for. Eventually my bed sheets are going to be navy with constellation pattern like this on them. But right now it's my old pattern because the kitty needed some comfort and he loves that cover. And then of course I have my Florida water right here. I got this from a store in Orlando called Avalon, which if you are in Orlando or around Orlando, it's in downtown Orlando off of Mills. Great store, lots of crystals, tarot decks, singing bowls, you know, all sorts of stuff. Sage, they have an area where you can make your own little like jar for rituals and all that. So have that Florida water. We sprayed it in the house the day we got the keys. I spray it every so often just because it smells good, and I like to spray it before I do like a big reading just to get a sense of calm. So then this deck here is the first one I bought myself. This is the traditional rider-waite tarot deck, which this is the one that most people think of when they think of tarot. This one I'll open because the box is kind of coming apart. I'm planning on getting a better case for it, but so yeah, this is a very traditional deck. You know, this is the 4 of Pentacles, very traditional, juice of color, pictures, 5 of Wands. I like this one because, you know, 5 is kind of the crux of, is it going to be a conflict or is it going to be resolved? And this one really, I feel like, embodies that. This is, you know, dark card, 10 of Swords. The way the WTFS Tarot book describes it is, I am like literally dead. And it's kind of how that sounds. It's, you know, when you're going through a struggle and it's just really defeated you. Kind of a morbid card, but, you know, not everything in life is roses. And then this is my newest baby. Oh, I have the hiccups. Fantastic. This is from Threads of Fate. It is the Weaver Tarot, the Journeyer edition. Just look at this box. Even like, oh my god. There's the guidebook for it. This top card, just a little like cheat sheet on imagery and all that. And oh, I might have to turn on my overhead so you guys get the full effect of these cards. Okay, so the lighting's less moody, but I need you guys to see these cards. First of all, look at the imagery on the back. Like, oh my god. And then let's just like really appreciate the light on these, the rainbow effect, the imagery. Like, you know, the 10 of Swords I was saying before on the other deck is You're Totally Dead. This is the one right before it. It's called the Anxiety card. It's the you're worrying about something that's going to cause you destruction. Not destruction, but it's going to cause problems if you don't confront it. Fool. And because this one lies really heavily on the extra imagery and like symbolism, that's what this card's for. And you can kind of see now what the overhead's on. This one is completely holographic and I love it. And then also what I love about this deck is, there we go, focused. Oh, look at it. Ugh, this deck is so pretty. I don't even like want to use it. I have it sitting right now with my fluorite, I think this is. I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm pretty sure this is fluorite. I got it from Joey Graceffa from his Crystal Wolf, from a pack that I bought. And I want to eventually, if I get into pendulum, eventually I'll be using this as my pendulum. But it's good for creativity and all that kind of energy. So I just had it sitting on this deck because it's new. Give it a little charge of some extra energy. And then the last deck I have up here is an oracle deck. I'm still waiting. I have another deck for tarot on the way, the night before Christmas tarot. It's just, it was really popular. Now it's on back order, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to come in. But then this is an oracle deck. It's a little different from tarot. in my opinion, it's a bit more open-ended, whereas tarot is a bit more linear. Not linear, but less open to interpretation. So this is the Moonology deck. And I really like this one because it's, you know, different moon cycles, different phases. And so, like, new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So I feel like these are a bit more self-explanatory than interpretation. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Let's see. Step out of your comfort zone. Cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. And then this one does come with a little guidebook as well, as most decks do. So it gives you, know, a little background on what the actual moon is, the meaning behind it. It gives a little interpretation of the card. It also gives additional meanings in case you're a bit stuck. Like, let's see, let's find the cardinal moon. So here it is. So it says, you know, be bold, make the first move. Now it's time to be bold. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting, determined. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something if you're worrying about it. Speak up for what you want. Serious about sorting things out. You may need to take the lead. So it's just, you know, a bit more of an elaboration on the line you get there. So you don't really need it, but it's fun to have. It's really helpful. Then it's like a little extra saying here. I am taking charge of my destiny. And then just additional meetings. You know, come to your power. The time is now. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Be bold and follow your heart and emotions. And then this goes into what a cardinal moon actually is, and I'll tell you about it. So I really like this. I feel like this is a good starting oracle deck because it's a bit straightforward. So now moving on to my crystals. I don't think that really counts as a crystal, but I showed you before. It's my salt lamp. So over here on my little altar, I have some citrine. This one is for, I think, happiness, like brightness, staving off bad feelings. I'm gonna have to double check. I set intentions for all these, but you know, it was a month ago. Okay, so citrine is for, you know, prosperity, happiness, and light. So that's what I set it for, more the happiness and light. Then I have tiger's eye and a tower. This one is for grounding. Then I got a nice rose quartz tower here. I love rose quartz. This is a very romantic crystal. You'll see it a lot in like romance readings. I have it set with the intention for self-love, but I do use it, you know, if I'm doing a romance themed or a love life themed reading. I have my selenite tower hiding back there. This one is for helping with your psychic connection, clarity, stuff like that. So I always have that like sitting just on the altar cloth, giving off its energy. Got some clear quartz for purifying, clarifying. This is what I use when I feel like a deck needs a bit of a recharge, or if I've done a day, like, you know, when I bring it to my deck to work and I do some readings, a bunch of readings, just let this sit on the deck for overnight, 24 hours. Let it soak up the energy so that the deck can be refreshed, recharged. So this one I'm pretty sure is lepidolite. Oh, dropping things. I'm like 90% sure it's lepidolite. I get this in labradorite. Confused. I'm still learning crystals too, so this is all new. But yeah, this is one I use for depression. You know, staving off depression, bad feelings. Oh, just one thing I like to do, I'll show you the crystals I keep by my bed. I keep them, you know, near me because they're ones I use for sleeping and overnight recharging. And then, you know, the crystals I have here, if I need to use any of them, for, like I'm needing an extra little bit of grounding or an extra bit of self-love, having a kind of depressed day, I put them next to my bed to help recharge myself overnight. Then I have this beautiful amethyst right here, and this is for anxiety, easing that. I just really love amethyst with like the rock on it. I don't know why, it just I feel like this is just how it should be displayed, not in a super pretty tower type of way. And then this one, I hope I can get the light just right on it. Oh, it's hard for to see, but they kind of has like a rainbow sheen. This is opalite. I have that there, and I'm trying to remember. Okay, so this one is for lasting romantic bonds, or it can alleviate depression, soothe frayed nerves, step away from anxiety, bring inner peace and a sense of calm. And I think I have this one set for more of the inner peace, sense of calm. Halloween coming up is a full moon, so I'll reset my intentions then and charge these in the moonlight. So I'll, you know, actually remember what I'm using them for, but I have, you know, moving house brain. And then my last 3 crystals are just over here on my bedside table. Got some howlite. This helps promote restful sleep, good dreams. I suffer a lot with like insomnia and trouble staying asleep, so I like this. This is not selenite, shungite. Shungite. I always get the 2 names confused. It's in a nice little heart. This is good for like kind of your body and your aching body. When I went and I got it at Avalon, oh, there's cat hair all over it. When I got this at Avalon, the little cheat sheet on the bin said that it's really good for lower body issues, which I've been having a lot of issues with my hips and my knees and some shin splints. So we got that, and I usually leave it so that overnight it can work on healing me. And then this is my black tourmaline, and this is for protection, purification, warding off negative energy, warding off psychic attacks. So I leave that there as well. And then this is just where I put the extra crystals as I need them. So that's all I have right now for my tarot collection. I have decks coming in tomorrow, 2 more oracle decks, but you know, they're not going to make it in time for this video to go up, so I'll have to do it some other time. I do want to start doing like tarot readings on Twitch. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Again, I'm doing readings. If you would like one or you want more information, down below, DM me Instagram or Twitter, or I think I even have an email button on my Instagram if you really want to get a hold of me. But Instagram or Twitter is probably the best way. And yeah, that's just my short little tour of what I have right now. I'm sure the collection will grow. Every time I go to Avalon, it's like, I say every time, I've only been a couple times, but I'm like, I'm only gonna get these couple things. Then I walk out with, you know, 3 extra crystals that I didn't intend on buying. So I hope you guys have a happy and a safe Halloween. I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully soon, my next video, I'll be able to be in my new filming space. Things will have settled down from the move. I'll be less all over the place. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch. Links will be down below in the description. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a like if you thought this was interesting. Comment down below if you want to see more of this type of stuff. I'm really into it, and I really like talking about it. So like, I'd love to make videos about it. I love watching, like, you know, pick a card readings and stuff like that. I don't know if I would ever be able to do that kind of thing. It'd be fun to try, but I don't know, maybe. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Leave a comment. So anyway, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to see more, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!